Hello everyone, how you guys doing? In today's video, we're going to talk about Marilyn Monroe. Facts that you don't know about Marilyn Monroe. All right, do you guys know that Marilyn Monroe married at age 16? Yes, she married at age 16 to James Doherty in 1942. Here's the thing. Marilyn Monroe wasn't her real name. Her real name was Norma Baker. Yes. So she married James Doherty. She was 16 and he was in his early 20s. She married him so she can not go back to orphanage. So now when they got married, I'm gonna skip a little part, but everything I'm telling you, you haven't heard about it on the mainstream. So she and him moved to Los Angeles. When they moved to Los Angeles in 1940, in the beginning of the war, Second World War. So she started working in the factory to support the war, while James was shipped overseas, to fight the war, the Second World War. When she was working in an arms factory, a military photographer discovered her, so she become a model, so become a pin-up girl. Her photos were getting popular. All this was happening when her husband was overseas, serving in the Second World War. She's playing her own role here in the stateside. So she's becoming popular. People are asking about her. Her modeling career is taking off. Her movie career, movie offers were coming in. Now, when all this is happening, he's not around. When he came back, he wanted a traditional wife that he thought that's gonna be. But little did he know is that Marilyn Monroe career took off. Modeling jobs, movie roles, career has to go. So she is far gone for him to get that out of her, and rightfully so, because he wasn't around. So unfortunately, they ended their marriage in 1946, and then the rest was history. So the point that I'm making this video is that the reason why I'm saying this part about Marilyn Monroe that a lot of people don't know. We only talk about Marilyn Monroe from when she started acting movies and the guys and the people he dated in Hollywood, all that stuff, until her death in 1963. But people never really go far when she was a teenager, when her name was Norma Baker, back in her first name before Marilyn Monroe. So now they divorced, and then she moved on, he moved on. But there's no historical aspect of historical information about what happened to James Doherty, his ex-husband, what he did afterwards. But one thing I want to also add is that Marilyn Monroe, fun fact, is an avid lover of literature. She read a lot of books. At the time of her death in 1963, they found 400 literature books belongs to her, from the classics, from Dostoevsky, it's a Russian literature, to all kind of literatures, English literature, I don't know. So yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know that about her. But the reason why I'm making this video is to talk about that side that nobody knows about her. So yeah, her name used to be Norma. Her name used to be Norma Baker. Before you guys know her as Marilyn Monroe. So now her name used to be Jean Baker. I'm sorry. I think I messed it up there. So we all know her as Marilyn Monroe, but her first name when she got married, her last name was Baker. I think the name was given to her when she was in the orphanage. And another thing a lot of people don't know is that she was an orphan. So I've been throwing the word orphan here. You guys are not paying attention. She was an orphan, so she didn't have parents. So nobody actually know who her father is or who her mother is. But she was an orphan before she got married to James Baker to escape. Um, to, got married to James Doherty to escape getting back to uh, the orphanage house. So yeah, that's a little history about Marilyn Monroe. There's a lot of mix up there uh, when I was talking about her old name. So, but you can do your research. Marilyn Monroe wasn't her first name. Her first name was that, and then for her to further her career to what we still talk about till today, she had to change it to Marilyn Monroe. All right, see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. I guess some of you might know, some of you might not know. But if you do a quick online, you get more information added to what I just uh, told you guys. So, yeah. So, see you guys on the next one.